What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping in with a quick breakdown of the Iron Banner for Season of the Deep. And so in the video today, we'll touch on some of the new rewards for the event this time around. That includes a couple of new weapons, of course some updated loot, a new emblem and shader, as well as updated rank rewards. But we'll also talk about reputation boosters, the featured loot for the event, and focusing options. And that includes legacy focusing for older Iron Banner gear. So a few things to break down in the video right here guys. As always, I hope it's useful, and if it is, a rating below really does help us out. But without further delay, let's get into it. And so the Iron Banner will return for the first time in Season of the Deep this week, starting on the 30th of May. We should still be seeing the event 3 times in a season, and after this week, I believe the next time it will show up will be in week 5 of Season of the Deep. And in terms of the basic information for Iron Banner initially, we need to complete Iron Banner matches to earn Iron Banner ranks, and we can earn rank multipliers by using Iron Banner armor, weapons, and emblems. So that stays the same as last season, and also the same, we can complete one of the 4 Iron Banner challenges each week for a stacking rank multiplier, and we'll get 1 new challenge opening per day. Completing ranks will of course earn iron engrams, and the info card here says Iron Banner armor always drops with high stat packages and a flame effect active during the event. I'm actually not certain what the game mode is going to be for this particular Iron Banner. I don't believe Bungie have said. I've done a bit of searching and I can't find any details about it, so I guess we'll see what we get. Let us know in the comment section if you know anything that I don't. But in terms of the rank rewards for the event, we can see they have been updated slightly, and they include a powerful engram, and there are 4 featured weapons. That includes Pressurized Precision, the Swarm of the Raven, Dark Decider, and Bite of the Fox. And of course the first of those is a new Strand Fusion Rifle. We'll talk about the weapon rolls in a moment. But there's also a new Iron Banner emblem for the season, which is Brazen Wolf. Actually a pretty awesome emblem right there. Really like the graphics on that one. And from what I've seen, quite a few players plan to jump into the Iron Banner purely to get that emblem right there. So give us your thoughts about that one down in the comment section. As always, there'll be some currency drops and things like that. Also iron engrams in the ranks, and a new shader, which is battle tempered. So a few new drops right there for us to get our hands on. And on top of that, there are a few other materials right there in the final few ranks, including an Ascendant Shard. And when we reset the rank at Lord Saladin, it does say we'll be able to earn additional rank rewards as well as that exotic engram with a predestined outcome. But also says engram contains a new exotic if any remain to be collected, otherwise it contains a random exotic armor item. I wouldn't imagine that includes new Season of the Deep exotics, but it certainly would be nice. I guess we will wait and find out. And in terms of the weapon rewards, Pressurized Precision is a new adaptive frame Strand Fusion Rifle. It does have a few decent bonuses on it, so in the first trait slot, it can roll Air Assault, Auto-Loading Holster, Firmly Planted, Moving Target, and then Encore, Perpetual Motion, or Discord. Discord's a new bonus for the season, where final blows with another weapon grant this weapon increased speed for aiming down sights, accuracy, and airborne effectiveness for a short time. And also when Discord is active, final blows refund ammo. So that could be an interesting perk if you're after a PvP role on this fusion rifle, but for the second trade slot, it can get high impact reserves, Rangefinder, Eye of the Storm, Vorpal Weapon, Iron Gaze, Cornered, or Hatchling. So the first Strand Fusion Rifle right there, let us know what you think about it. On top of that though, they've updated Swarm of the Raven, and in the first trade slot it can roll Clown Cartridge, Demolitionist, Pulse Monitor, Field Prep, Auto-Loading Holster, Slick Draw, or Impulse Amplifier. Then the second trade slot can now get Destabilizing Rounds, as well as Envious Assassin, Cascade Point, Adagio, Full Court, Disruption Break, or Genesis. Otherwise, a couple of the weapons that were updated last season include things like the Dark Decider. A lot of people were actually going after PvE focused roles on that, so we can see Subsistence, as well as Well-Rounded and Dynamic Sway Reduction at the top 3 first slot bonuses, with Volt Shot, Dragonfly, and Rangefinder being the top 2nd slot bonuses. So for the moment, stuff like Subsistence and Volt Shot remain the top perk roles to go after. And Bite of the Fox is also featured. In terms of top bonuses right there, it's generally focused around a PvP role, but Snapshot Sights, Rapid Hit, and No Distractions are the top 3 first slot bonuses, with Moving Target, Iron Gaze, and Opening Shot the top 3 second slot bonuses. And additionally, all of these weapons include the Skulking Wolf origin trait, and while at low health, Guardian final blows with the weapon grant enhanced radar and remove you from opposing radar. So let us know any weapons or roles that you'll be going after during this event. But for other featured gear, for featured focusing right here, the Iron Companion armor set that was updated in Season of the Seraph remains the main featured armor for the event, and we are able to focus for that with Iron Engrams. Then the featured weapons include Pressurized Precision and Swarm of the Raven, as well as Bite of the Fox. Then Joram's Claw, Gunner's Axe, Dark Decider, Roar of the Bear, Allied Demand, Wizened Rebuke, and Hero's Burden are all focusable in the featured engram. But we still additionally get legacy focusing, where we can pick up the Iron Forerunner armor, as well as the Iron Will, Iron Truage, Iron Fellowship, and Iron Remembrance sets. So those are the majority of armor sets for the Iron Banner since the launch of D2. And additionally, we can still focus for the Witch Queen featured weapons right there as well. So stuff like Razor's Edge, Frontier's Cry, the Forge's Pledge, Peace Bond, Archon's Thunder, Reese Walker, and Occluded Finality are still featured in that engram. So if you missed out on any of those previously, or perhaps if you're a newer player, that should be pretty useful as some of those are still fairly decent weapons. So hopefully that's a useful recap of some of the stuff still featured this season. And let us know if you'll be grinding it this time around. Of course, there is still the Iron Lord title, which we can work towards, and that may be something that some players go after. Otherwise, the new rewards for this season are featured in the rank rewards that we'll find with Saladin in the tower when the event launches. So let us know down below if you plan to play the Iron Banner. Hopefully they won't be featuring Iron Banner Rift, although it feels like that is a possibility. Bungie haven't even spoken about the game mode, as far as I'm aware, so let us know if you've heard otherwise. But the one thing that Bungie did say last season is that while many of us love Rift in a fire team of experienced players, it isn't currently as friendly to solo players, PvE players, or new players as we would like when we feature the mode in Iron Banner. So in future, expect an Iron Banner specific twist to address those factors in an upcoming season, as well as new twists that we're cooking up as we speak. And given that Bungie haven't given information about that specifically, I would assume we're not getting that twist this season, although we may see Bungie feature a different Iron Banner mode for each week that it returns. And on top of that, they said we're also looking at ways to decouple the challenges for earn a daily reputation bonus from complete matches as a specific subclass to earn a pinnacle, but they don't have a solution they're happy with just yet. So more than likely, it isn't a change that's on the cards at the moment. But again, if you have any idea on what the Iron Banner modes will be this season, let us know down in the comment section. Hopefully, for now, the video has been useful, guys, and if it has, a rating below really does help us out on the channel. Plus, be sure to get subscribed and I can keep you up to date with everything related to Destiny 2. Otherwise, though, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and whatever you get up to, I hope you have an awesome day.